And welcome my fellow NTW3 fans to an NTW3 4v4 battle replay today. Pleasure that comes from yours truly. My allies today are Angry Peasent, DT Chaslock 19 and Duke. Our opponents today are William, Rachel, Cookie Cole and Apo Jope. The map today is 1805 Austerlitz 1805. Now we have obviously 4 French armies here before you. My army is over here. I'm coming up. The most southern army, it would seem. I'm linking up with my ally over here, France Ostrich. I think maybe we got. Am I Ostrich too? Yes, I am. Over here we've got Tyrad and another Ostrich army here. Just double check the years: 1809 there, 1809 there, and 1809. Okay. Now I really wish I could show you the enemy teams, but we can safely assume that this is Russia. We've also got an English army here. This is England, Portugal. You can tell that one easy. It's one of my favourite factions in the new NTW3 update. I can recognise that flag anywhere. Now, we are a ways off from an engagement. We don't have any 2 points on the field today, so this is, I think, a death match. And so I'll probably have to do a small cut here, everyone, as we make our way up the road and we try to figure out where the enemy is and where we will clash. So, I will see you all very soon. Now we see some Russian scouts here in the center, and I thought it was a good opportunity to actually do what I missed doing before, which was, if you'd like to see your own total replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send it to my email at ScoutsOfEntertainment@gmail.com. You can also post it to me directly on Discord via private message. You can join my Discord server, become part of our community there, where you can post all manner of total replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel on the Discord, or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the NTW3 Lords Discord as well. Now, it looks like my ally here is getting a little bit too close to our enemies, and the English cavalry is charging towards him. I don't know if my ally will get away. There are no supporting troops in the area nearby. Thankfully, though, England gave up the chase. I am not too far away. I'm trying to keep my artillery close to my army. I do not want to get my artillery sniped out. It's annoying as hell, and once you lose it, there's pretty much a billion scenarios that pop up during the battle where you wish you still had it. It's always the case. So, you know, guard your artillery with your lives, boys. You regret losing it every single time. It's almost like our enemy's trying to draw us out, you know? He's coming in close. And just when it's about to engage, he just turns around, you know? They're up to something. We just don't know what it is yet. The allies are falling back towards the town. They want to defend it. A lot of my units are squareable, so I don't really fear the cav too much. I'm trying to keep my non-squareable units close to my squareables so I can easily defend them in the event of a mass cav charge. I do not want to see all my lines routed. I think I actually tried to unlimber. I know that my good friend Scott's Matlock, I think I'll double check the name, make sure I got it right. He said, "Scouts, it's getting annoying. It's not delimber, it's not, oh well, it's not delimber, it's just unlimber. Or lumber up." So, you know, I'll double check that. I think he's getting pretty close to me. He's got to be in range of my troops. You'd have to think, you know, just on the edge of their range, but, you know, still within firing range. I'm trying to get my cav close by. I got some cuirassiers. 2 units of cuirassiers, different variations. And also some chevaliers. I've got 3 skirmishers as well. I'm keeping them closer to the town so I can run them behind buildings, you know, try and blunt any potential cav charge that comes their direction, you know. Russia here again. He's chasing France.
We have taken a building, sir.
We just captured the building. I think I captured that building there. I figured it'd make a good fallback position if I was pushed back. I could set up my defense next to that building, from which my troops would fire from cover, and set a better chance of holding the enemy back, at least on that side of my flank. We've got some artillery coming across. That looks to be from the enemy, given the entry points there. Alright, is England charging me? It looks like England's charging me. Yeah, they're going off my artillery. Sneaky little buggers. I got 2 units on my right flank. I'm not too sure what to do about it. I got 2 more units coming over there to help them. 3 actually. Jeez, my guys are firing. I'm not getting too many kills, am I? Fall back, guys. Fall back. You think point-blank artillery shots would be doing something for me here. Hopefully I switch to canister shots soon. Jeez, come on guys, start to fall. Now I've got superiority on my left flank, England's got superiority on my right.
Our general is under attack.
The lines here getting a little bit disorganized. I could have handled this better. Like, what are you doing, Scouts? What am I doing? This is totally... this is a cluster F right now. My god, I'm an idiot. I lost control of this unit. I must have not been paying attention. You can see I'm turning it around now. Alright. Oh, come on. Loading it up again. Yeah, this is where the engagement is its heaviest right now. I'm falling back a bit more. Come on. I am killing a few England troops. I don't think I formed square. Ah, would have been so good if I formed square. I'm charging in my cab though. I ran into his square now too. Come on, guys.
Our men are running, sir.
I'm down to 11 here. They're not firing. Yeah, it must have stopped firing and I wasn't aware. I'm falling back my cav. My artillery's gone. So now I'm retreating back to the town. That's my mission. My troops being shot in the back. I still got an army, but I got a shellacking. You see, England's pursuing me hard. It's almost like his troops are running. His cavalry's charging in. The skirmishers are gonna die. Well, those aren't my troops. We've got Russia approaching, my ally, and my plan is to obviously set my defense up, and use the towns as cover. Obviously, I'm relying on my troops inside their house here to provide some great support. Try and keep the enemy on the right flank at bay. I'm putting my cav here on the right flank to make him nervous, to sort of make him a bit hesitant to just charge in here in force. Obviously, a lot of his units here can form square, but if he tries to take that house, then that's when I can engage him. So, you know, trying to play a few mind games with him, I suppose, you know. So my cav, thankfully, is going to escape the clutches of the English. So yeah, we're getting ready for war, boys. But my troops need to turn around here. Jeez, I must be shouting at myself right now. Turn around! Come on! Oh, this is not good. Alright. That happened. Russia's getting closer. And the boys are not in combat. But France is going to move in. A bit of a gap here in the lines. Again, not in combat. Must be just outside their range. Now, yeah, see, I got to spread out this unit, this larger unit. And move these two to the left a bit more. Spread these guys out so more can fire at the same time. Come on, scouts, don't get too close. It didn't work out well last time. Yeah, see, I'm pulling back now. Oh, it's a handful of troops there. My allies haven't really engaged yet at all. I was warning my teammate the English were charging through the line here. These guys can form square, and I was forming square. So you got the unit finally spread out a bit. This was a great volley, but hardly anyone went down. That's a bit better. Skirmishes here. Everyone's doing their jobs.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
The English troops are staying away. I got a unit that came back here. Hopefully I'm aware of it soon. I've got a couple of units that came back. I've got my cav just wandering around the outskirts there. This is my ally here charging out. I'm not sure what target he was going after exactly. I think that was me. I think I bayonet charged this line here at this point. I think these cav come in again. I actually beat back England. Forming square again. England was trying to harass me and push me back, but I just wouldn't leave. Now he's trying to bayonet charge my square. I got a nice square though, at the ready. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that though. I think this is two of my forces. These guys here are really holding their own. The Poitvins. English have coming in again. This is like the 5th time he's charged me this gap. Oh guys, so far away. Couldn't fire in time. And you know, I'm trying to reform those lines. England's coming at me again. And the cav is still just back down there. Forming square. They're going after my skirmishers.
Our men are running, sir.
Nah, I should have done a better job protecting my skirmishers there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because of the building we're seeing a bit of glitching. That tends to be when we see the most glitching. I can move up another unit. This one can't form a square. Yeah, I see what's happening here. My right flank is starting to crumble. And so I send in the cav. He charged him. He got into his units here. Sandwiched him. Right now, I'm just sort of hoping my guys can turn the flank around. Seems like we got him. We got him. And we bayonet charged their line as well. Yeah, it's just that it gets you because of the buildings.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
You see, he's trying to charge in my rear. He's trying to break my troops there. I am putting a lot of faith here in my cavalry. These are my best troops. They are elite. I think I'm trying to chase after that cav right there. And I push England back. I'm trying to line up my unit here. One that's locked in melee combat. I'm going to try and shoot straight into their flank. Trying to be careful here not to kill my own troops. Look at these guys here. Oh, and just fire. Yeah, don't charge in. My allies lined up here to face Russia. And I'm talking to him the whole time, and I think we make the decision to fall back towards the town. Here comes a lot of Russian cav. These guys never seem to run out of it. These units here come from a square. They tried to form a square, but the Russians just bowled them over anyway. Alright, now it looks like the battle here is well and truly underway. France is trying to outflank his opponent. He's sending 4 units here deep into enemy territory. His center, or at least his left flank. This is one player. I think this is ally here on his left. The morale here is a little bit shaky. We've got a 12 pounder here. So close. those cannonballs there. We've got 2 French units here against, what, 6 or so Swedish, plus British cavalry. We form square. And there's not enough men to hold back this many forces. Cannons pointing in the wrong direction. Imagine if we just turned left and fired canister shots straight into all those Swedish forces. Well, France had Sweden worried there for a second, but obviously not enough. We've got Cap here though, charging into him, protecting the artillery. English Cav coming in support of the Swedish allies. France does have a unit that he's got 2 squareable units here. He's got to disband the squares and fire directly into the English Cav. He's got to try and drive them back. They're so close to the artillery now. France has 1 unit of chasseurs. It's the last line of defense here, protecting that artillery. But he's too concerned about these 3 Swedish units. He can't disband the squares. I mean, the way these squares are positioned, there's no way the Swedes can actually get into them without clicking or clipping one of the squares as they try to run through, you know? But he should be able to at least disband this one, move it forward just slightly, to fire at the English cav at least, and at the Swedish troops, just to protect that artillery. You know, form a square if need be, but... He's also got a unit here that could have actually come to the Artie's aid. The artillery crew, no, won't survive that, unfortunately. Bugger. I did have high hopes for it. Yeah, here comes all the Swedish cav. Now we fell back to the town, but you can see here Russia and Portugal, they're moving away from us. Like we were gearing up for a siege almost. But it looks like here we've got England and Russia here making their way over to charge into the backs of our allies, and we've warned them that they're heading their way. We'll begin moving that way ourselves, but obviously behind the town. English, yeah, we've got cav charging in. They're charging into some English skirmishers. Oh, the general's right there. How'd that cav miss the general? I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it charged into exactly who they wanted to charge into. I mean, they're causing a lot of chaos here in the line. They've already broken 1 unit. And now the race is on. Can our French allies here destroy their enemies before the Russians arrive? Along with England. England, Portugal. Because this is, I think, fully fledged England here. Maybe England Peninsula. Looks like Sweden has destroyed a large portion here of one of my allies' armies. His entire left flank is almost completely gone. His general here is very close to the front lines. We've got Swedish cav here eyeing that general. They're coming for him. Hopefully he moves him. Yep, he is. And France here seems to be putting troops in England's back line. It's like England can see the danger he's in. He's trying to move back now before France can outflank him. And France has to keep the pressure on. He's got to turn the pressure up to 11. We only got a short window. The armies are coming. We can't see them anymore, but they're on their way. Swedish cavalry going through the town. We've got a unit all the way over here, not doing anything right there. Probably broken and forgotten. The Scrabble unit here needs to reposition itself. Cav can still easily get into that general. Their own troops could kill them. Okay, they're broken. And they're running straight towards the enemy. Russian cav has also arrived, along with the English-Portugal cav. And there goes our general, Duke's general. He's trying to save his general's unit there from the Russians. It doesn't look like he will though. The entire line here is falling apart. France had him, and now things are looking dire. They're also trying to fall back too, but Sweden is blocking their way. And now with their generals gone, we can't really rely on these forces to stay in the fight very long. Small win there for the French. We're marching our way over there. It's a bit of a slow march. Enemy infantry obviously is taking their time too. They can only move so fast. Our allies here were doing extremely well until bloody England and Russia decided to show up. In hindsight, we should have coordinated with our allies over here and asked them to maybe pull back here past the river or past the road here on this side. At least that way they can better defend themselves. Use the buildings too as cover. And we'd spring up the rear so our enemies couldn't come at them from the flanks. Like we'd just come up here and reinforce the area here if they try to come through the town or through this gap as well. But, you know, we're on our way, and the survivors of the engagement are trying to reach us. The artillery is hounding them though as they retreat, and the morale is shot. And so we'll actually do a small cut here, guys, and we'll come back once the battle recommences. Alright, it looks like our allies' army here, he's lost a few units here as they've been retreating. One unit was running here and they broke on their own. The other ones are walking, but obviously very shaken. England Portugal's army has reappeared. These armies belong to my teammate and I over here now. I'm forming up here on the left, he's forming up on the right. Yeah, some carabiniers will be very handy here defending our rear from enemy cav, which does outnumber our own a little bit. I still got my elite cav, and we also have artillery, a nice 12-pounder. I'll try and blast the enemy English. As best we can. Artillery is a real pain in the ass. You've got to be careful though, this arty is not very well protected. I got my troops out of that building I realised they were still in there, so I pulled them out. Sorry about that. I clicked outside the window. Went straight to my desktop earlier. Getting in really close. Yeah, France has got to fall back. This is a forest of death right here. English forces here burst through the trees. Again, I got to work on this formation. Huge square of troops, or you know, slightly rectangle. But I got to deploy them better than that. I sent my cab over here to protect the artillery. It'll take some time for my other unit to arrive. Yeah, nearly got shot there. Now, the artillery might be enough here to beat back the English forces. I must spread out my forces better than this. I can't just stretch out as much as I want. I've got my teammate here on my left flank. Here comes the Swedes. Yep, forming square, well done. Do better. Must do better.
Our men are running, sir.
Don't have too long to go. The artillery is unfortunately not beating back the English as fast as we would like. The funny thing is, we're retreating because we've got the Swedes showing up here. That's right.
Our men are running, sir.
There we go. These guys here gotta start firing. I'm relying a lot on them. Yeah, there's my cab there. None of these units here can form square.
Our men are running, sir.
There's a massive English unit on a charge here on our lines. I'm bringing up my cab here to deter them. I'm going to start panicking a little bit here when I see the morale of my troops start to fade a bit. My general here is really close to the lines. Trying to keep the morale alive, but it's just not easy. My troops start losing faith. So carabiners moving up. Troops here are too tightly packed together. We've got to spread out a bit more. And we've got a lot of artillery moving up. And we start withdrawing more and more. English Cav has made it to the back of our lines. I'm going to charge and take out my skirmishers. My skirmishers served me pretty well. My Crassiers trying to break all the Swedish Cav. Now remember, my cavalry here might be very good, but it is surrounded. They're still alive.
Our men are running.
No, now they're gone.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to set up a solid defensive line when you can't. You just don't have the troops to prevent yourself being surrounded. You know, it's beyond frustrating. You just don't have the army left to do what you want to do with it.
Our men are running, sir.
We're killing our own troops. I thought these were my troops. It's a weird ass. They're gonna break before they fire a shot. I marched them all the way over here for nothing. No, they broke. I think that's my general there, still alive. And I got this is one of my last few units here. And I charge in trying to save the artillery. And I'm all out of general perk bonuses, you know, to boost the morale of your troops. I've used it all to keep my army alive just long enough, or as long as they could. Now we're seeing a mass chain route here. We've got a handful of troops left on the map all over the place. Mainly from forces here that just were broken, and yeah, Duke didn't realise that he got them back or something like that. It was pretty funny. We thought, okay, the battle's lost here. Why is the game still going? We saw the map and we thought, oh, come on. Yep, there goes my general. I charged him in. The entire unit was killed. And so we'll just fast forward to the end. These troops here will just be mopped up, and then that's it. And that is it. Unfortunately, we were defeated. So congratulations to William. He got 1278. Rachel 675. Cookie 854. Apo Jope 2096. So you know, MVP goes to Apo there. Angry Peasent 725. Chaslock 720. Myself 734. and Duke 751. My kill counts here range from 130 to getting 100 kills. One of them cavalry too. And range from 0, so a lot of units here unfortunately did not do too well, that it is not purely my fault. Anyway, hope to God I do better next time. Thank you to all those that participated in the battle. If you want to see your own replay feature here on the channel, guys, you can send it to my email at ScoutsOfEntertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via direct message. You can join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance and post it there, be part of our community. Or you can simply tap me and replay your post on NTW3 Lord's Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.